Rico Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Here we are back in Hutan Pantai. We are back now in September, so today's going to be a very, very busy day for us. We're going to need some fertilization done. We need some seeding done. A lot of stuff we really need done. I think we can take this truck back down to the store and attach a trailer thing to it, and also take the top off to get pallets on the back, which is what we're going to need to do to bring back some solid fertilizer and some seeds and that sort of stuff. But it's just gonna be how we get it off here. If we get the shop to load it for us, how do we get it off here? That's another question. Anyway, it's a question for another time. Start this thing up, get some lights on, open her up. There we go. The home key. It's our beacons on. We need to head down to field. Ooh, it's expired. Okay. Never mind. I was going to say head down to field 29 and do some harvesting, but that failed. Okay, we've got anything else available for harvesting? Field 4, hell no. Field 45, 46, 49. No, okay, well, there was obviously a time limit on that, and we didn't quite make it. Some spraying, some herbicide. Is there any fertilizer? Fertilization field 33. You'd probably do that. That's all it gives us actually, is that little fertilizer spreader. But right, that's a bit disappointing. I didn't realize. I knew the contracts had time limits. I didn't realize I had time limits to actually get them completed. Right, let's shut this back down again. Put the Massey back to sleep. I thought it was going to be our first time using the Massey Ferguson, but clearly not. Right, well that's a bit of a bummer. Right, so let's just do field 27 first. It's right here. We might as well get on the field. Steering assist. Start with. Let's go steering assist. Automatic. Show lines on. Done. Right, turn her on. Get it going. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it, is have the steering assist available, and GPS. That way we're not wasting any fertilizer, although we're still going to be wasting some anyway. It's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. We're not going to get everything 100%. We're going to overlap quite a bit, and that sort of thing, but as long as we get the majority of it, I'll be happy. Like here, we need to back up a bit, so we'll turn it off so we're not wasting it. There's a little tiny spot there that it wants us to do as well. So 6 AM, got up nice and early this morning after a reasonably late night. Just need to get this stuff done. It needs to go in the ground this month. The fertilizer and also the seeding as well. So we can't really waste any time. I had to get up early, tackle this stuff straight away, and hopefully we can get some good crops growing for the next year. Hopefully we don't have any hail when there's growth, or a tornado come through and wipe out some of our crops in our fields. I think I need to back up a little bit and spray a little bit just there, because I think we missed a little bit. Yeah, still got 210 litres, so that's not too bad. I think we should be okay for fertilizer, even just in this little thing. It's going to be the lime spreading that's going to be a bit of an issue. We've only got the one tractor as well, so that's another issue. We can't hire someone to come and do some seeding while we're doing some fertilizer spreading and or lime spreading. So sort of oh, there goes the sun. Sort of out of luck when it comes to having someone be able to come and help us. We just don't have the equipment. We don't have the funds for the equipment unless we take out a loan, which is something I'm not keen on. Still nothing really good in here. What's that? That's a cultivator. It's only 4 meters wide though, so there's no point in getting that. We've already got the combi plow, but that's pretty cheap. 42% off, but it's really not going to help us at this point in time. Alright, let's guess we'll start just here. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing J instead of H. That's why it wasn't taking it. We should be able to get, I reckon we'll get all 3 of these fields done with what's in this spreader here. So it's definitely going to be the perfect spreader for the small farm at this point in time. I don't feel the need to go purchasing the next big spreader just yet. If ever, probably. Like, it's not that big a deal. This thing does it really, really well. We're pretty close to the farm still. It's not like we've got to travel a long distance to go and pick up our fertilizer once we can get it back to the farm, that is. Obviously we are traveling quite a distance now, but right, let me come backwards and just spray this little bit. I know there was a little bit there we just missed. Alright, that's pretty good. We're still at 40% left by the time we're finished. These other fields are way smaller than these ones, so we should be pretty good when it comes to fertilization of these other 3 little fields. We need to definitely check on our greenhouses as well. That fog is pretty bad. Alright, let's go. We use GPS again. Why not? It's there for us to use, so we might as well use it. Right, turn around. We'll just keep it spraying or spreading as we turn. Yeah, the stones are still there, so I don't know if we need to remove them or they will disappear eventually. I haven't saved and reloaded into the game. I'm still playing from the same session as before. As you guys know, if you're here for episode number 1, I'm got a huge stint of work coming up, so I need to try and record as much as I can while I can for you guys. That way you've got content, farm sim content every day moving forward from here. Alright, get all that. That's all done. Still got 18%, so we may need to do a refill. Yeah, so I haven't saved and loaded back in whether those stones will disappear or not. We've got some rice saplings ready to go. That's good to see. We need to just work out when our rice saplings will need to be planted. Not 100% sure exactly when they're gonna need to be done. That was nearly a very big mistake then. Right, but we need to focus today on wheat and oats, or whatever we're going to plant. It probably will be wheat and oats or something along those lines, just to get us started. Don't really need to go with a big crop or anything at this point in time. We just need something in the ground, and you know, wheat and oats are always probably the best thing to go with early on. Definitely going to need some more fertilizer, I think. I don't think we're going to get this other field completed. What we have left, we've only got 5% left, so definitely have to go for another trip back to the shop, which is a bit disappointing because I was hoping not to have to. We've got no way of loading stuff up onto the truck, so we may even need to look at possibly buying or leasing a Manitou, or even a Manitou, or maybe a little skid steer. Not 100% sure. Right, let's shut this thing down. Jump on out. Let's have a look. So we've got the front loaders, which are 57. We've got a telehandler, which is 139. Wheel loaders are more expensive. We've got the little forklift, which isn't too bad. The skid steer is probably going to be better for us. How fast do they go? They're only 18 and 12. The little New Holland isn't too bad. 20 kilometers an hour. It's just going to be cheaper for us to lease one. We can potentially buy one of these guys, which is a Rigitrack. That's an interesting little thing. Some of these will have the ability to have a front loader attachment. There we go. But still 60,000, which isn't too bad. Well, the John Deere is only 45. That does have a front loader attachment. Do we bite the bullet and buy another tractor? We're going to need one anyway. Wheel set up wide. We can do narrow tires as well, which is good. Dual rears. Twin wheels. We can do a lot of things. 3-point on the front. Right, we can still do the 3-point, or we can do weight, but I think we should probably purchase this guy. Still don't know why it's water 1. Go JD. Oh, where are we? 3650, 3650. We'll go both front and back. Done. I think we should probably buy this. 46,500 isn't too bad. Buy. Done. We're going to need, obviously, what is it? How many horsepower? 116 horsepower. So we're going to need front loader attachment. We're going to need one. I think the John Deere 663R is probably going to be the way to go, because at least it's the same model then. Grab that, and we're going to need a pallet fork right there. We can't change colors or anything. Beautiful. Done. Alright, so let's go to the shop. We'll pick this thing up. We're going to need to grab... Ooh, we haven't leased the lime spreader yet either. That's another thing I didn't even think of. Whoopsies. We're going to need a lime spreader. I think we need to spread lime, don't we, before we seed, potentially. Not 100% sure. We're definitely going to need to go and grab a big bag of... Can we get seed? A big bag of seed? That's yield improvements. Let's go all the way down to miscellaneous seeds. There we go. Should we get 2 seeds? I think we should. Alright, let's go and pick these up. I think we should be able to get... Hopefully the fertilizer on the front as well. Now, I'm not very good at using the loader. But clearly you can see that. I think, is there a way? Oh, there we go. We can spread our tines out. There we go. Use the right mouse to do that. Right, lift. Oh no, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need some weight on the arse end of this thing. Probably a lot of weight. Category weights. 5,000. Oh, that's interesting. What is that attached to? 7R series. So 3 grand for this guy. 1950 for you. 900. We're gonna need something heavy. We're just gonna have to buy it, I think. We've only got $331 left, so we may need to do some contracts today. We may need to look at potentially even... We've just built our windmill. Should we sell our windmill? I don't think we should sell our windmill. There's really nothing else that we can sort of sell to get a little bit of money. Well, actually, maybe the beehives. We've got beehives sitting there, which really aren't doing anything. It's definitely the right weight though. We had it went any lighter, I think we would have been in a bit of trouble. Right, try and just push forward. Pick this guy up. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's head back home. Brand new tractor, the JD 3650. License plates on the back. Awesome. Hoping that we're going to be able to get back there okay. Oh, this is going to be a very, very long day. I can see it now. We can also use this for logging and stuff as well. We can use this for our pallets now. We've got very, very little money now. So if we need to hire a lime spreader and buy lime, we're going to be out of luck, I think. I think lime may be next year. Before we seed and stuff next year, because we just don't have any money. And I want this to be a harder playthrough, so I'm not going to go and get a $50,000, $100,000, even a $5,000 loan. There'll be no loans at all during this series. There'll only be leasing. There'll be purchasing things, but yeah, no loans. No loans at all. Just want to try and do this 100% legitimately, we're new to the country. The government doesn't trust us yet as far as money goes. They're not willing to give us any money at all. We're not making, well, we've not made anywhere near enough money to even have a bank look at us and go, well, you know what, you've made $500,000 last year, we'll give you a $100,000 loan. Like, we've made $10,000-15,000 or something from our rice, and that's it. So the bank ain't going to give us a cent. They're not even interested in giving us anything at this point in time. This guy, who's going to overtake then, you might as well come around, because I'm going to struggle up this hill, I'm telling you. Is there a way? Oh yeah, there's our blinkers. I forgot what our blinkers were. We'll put our hazards on. Right, now don't come around me now, because I'm turning into our... Never mind, you just come around, mate. You're lucky you didn't get a bloody pallet fork right in the windscreen. Through the bloody driver's door even. Alright, so we have to come up here and... Should we unload these? Right, let's take the fertilizer down. You know what? No, we're not. No, yes we are. Yes we will. As I say, we won't take it down, but we will. We'll take it down, because it's going to be easier to take this down than bring that other tractor back up again. And then we can get our cedar sorted. We need to look at other contracts. Maybe we could do some fertilizing contracts while we can hire someone to come and help do a little bit of seeding for us. Oop, that was a bit close. Can we lift it up and just put it straight in? We are. We're putting it straight in. Alright, beautiful. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. Definitely this massive weight on the back is going to help. Probably went a bit overkill when it comes to the weight, but it'll be fine. Alright, so if we do any fertilizing jobs, I guess we should probably take the little John Deere. Hasn't got as much power as the other guy, so... Come on, buddy. Change those gears. There we go, 4 high. Hammering away now. But no pallets have been produced yet from either of our greenhouses. They're still definitely working. We're still going to need some... going to need a bit of time. We're going to need a bit more water in both of those, obviously. Right, let's back this guy out of there. Right, and then I need to try and find a spot to dump this stuff off. I might just put it straight over here. Beautiful. Then the rear weight, we could take that off as well. So purely the cedar. Maybe we should just let the John Deere do the seeding. Green on green. No, it's going to look good. Right, we're not going to need any weight on the front, I don't think, with the cedar. It runs on wheels, so it shouldn't be an issue. Right, so we'll double check what we can plant this month. Wheat and barley. And what do you actually plant? Oats, canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish, some grass, peas, spinach, and wheat. Right, I think we'll definitely go wheat. Maybe wheat and barley. Wheat and barley? Yeah, wheat. Where are the oats? Well, the oats aren't till March, so yeah, wheat and barley will be fine. Definitely still having some issues with my bloody keyboard. It's like a $500 keyboard. It's going to be annoying. Right, let's set up AI worker. Number of headlands, 1. Why is it 3? 3. Work on headlands. Start with the headlands. We don't want to skip any lines. Done. Can we show the lines? There we go. I don't know if we can. Right, I need to just get him started here, I think. Probably going to be a big enough boy to be able to start himself, but you never know. Right, so activate AI worker. He'll sort out where he's going to go and what he's going to do. He'll just do his thing. He'll just get it done. Let's go, buddy. You do your thing. Quickly check the field. Yeah, there we go. So he's definitely started. It's going to be... It's already fertilized. It needs rolling as well. God damn. Alright, so farmland needs lime, needs rolling, and weeds are growing. So we're going to need a sprayer as well. We're going to need the weeder. There's so many things we're going to need. We just don't have the money at this point in time. So we're definitely going to need to do some contracts, I feel. It's just... Starting out with very little money does take us quite some bloody time, doesn't it? Right, what do you got? Pallet, 180 kilos, 24 pieces of sapling. We've got 1892 water, so still plenty of water in there. Got to run down to our tractor, finish the fertilization here, and then we'll see if there's other fertilization jobs. There might even be some other cultivating jobs that we can take care of at this point in time, or even, I don't know if we can do ploughing jobs with a subsoiler. I think it's only with a plough. Look at these stones, they're bloody big stones. They're going to do some damage if they don't disappear. Certainly going to do some damage to us. Alright, let's get this field finished, and that's all, let's say 5 of our fields fertilized and ready to go. Hopefully we're not missing anything in those corners. You just never know. Why does it keep bringing up hotspots? I want to see our soil composition. Alright, what is that? Oh, it's mulched. Yeah, beautiful. So we still need a little bit down this bottom corner that I've missed. And a little bit just in here. Alright, we'll head back to the farm. We'll top up with some fertilizer and we'll see if anyone needs some help. I don't think the contracts are that good as far as income goes. But with the fertilization side of things, if we can get a couple of $1,000s per field and we're only using a couple of $100 worth of fertilizer, that's certainly going to be money in our pocket. Helping out the community as well, which is always good. Right, how's our worker going? Still doing his thing, still working on his headlands. I can't see him, but I can see him on the map. Right, that's full. Jump on into some contracts. Oh, there's a lot of harvesting. Where are we? 24, 25. They're all going to be big jobs. That's carrots, parsnips, red beets, sorghum, which is a big field. So carrots, peas. Field 49 for peas wouldn't be too bad. We haven't done peas before, but rock removal, spraying, stone picking, wood transport. Where's our fertilization? 33 and 37. 33's down there. Let's accept that one. Let's accept... We'll accept one and we'll accept 37. So you've got a certain amount of time to get them done. Alright, so if we bring up the big map, so field 33 is just down here, which is just past field 29. Obviously being able to use GPS is going to help us a lot too as well, getting these fields done. Right, we're going to destroy some crops here. Well, we would if it was our field, but look, wrong button. Let's go, let's get stuck in. Alright, let me get through these 3 contracts. I'll do these off camera. Bring you guys back. We'll check on our worker, see how he's going with planting. He's planting one field. We may take over and plant the second field. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll just see how he goes. But said I'll get these 3 fertilization jobs complete, and I'll see you guys back here when we're done. Alrighty guys, we're back. Over here on field 37, I decided to change tractors because I brought the actual big bags with me. We've actually run out, so I just had enough to complete that other field over there, and then I had to buy a big bag, and I've already gone through a bag on this field. So we're going to need to go back and buy another one to complete this field for sure. I don't think we're going to have enough, so let's get a lot available. Solid fertilizer bag. We'll have to go and either pick it up or fill this thing up. 87%, 88% complete. So we're getting pretty close, but we've only got 12% left in the thing, in the spreader. So I feel like it's 4% in the spreader for 1% on the field, like 3 to 4% in the spreader to 1% on the field. So yeah, we're gonna need I think it's about 1,200 litres or so to complete this field, which isn't too bad. It's about 2 grand, and we're making 6 grand out of it, so we're still making, you know, a good $4,000 profit out of this field, which isn't too bad at all. Alright, let's head down that way. Let's quickly check. We've only got a tiny little bit to go. We are so close. So close to getting it done. It's a bit of a shame that we need to actually go back and buy another bag. I mean, we're going to need another bag for home anyway. Our hired worker finished both those fields. They're both seeded, ready to go. So I'll need to go back and check on those, re-fertilize those 2 fields as well. That way we're stage 3. We need to do some rolling. We need to do some spraying. We just don't have the bloody money for the equipment that we need to get the jobs done, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's what it's all about, starting in a more harder mode than normal, starting with only $100,000 and just the standard equipment. Obviously we've given ourselves a little bit of a leg up by selling a few things that we no longer need on the farm that were here when we took over. So that certainly helped us out a little bit, but I'm hoping that we can get some chilies and spring onions and garlic and lettuces and all that sort of stuff, and get some of those sold, start bringing a little bit of money. I think one of the greenhouses is nearly out of water as well, so I'm going to need to go and get some water in between episodes and sort that out. Get the rest of our fields, we're going to get them fertilized as well. Right, we need to look and see where we need to go. Like the 3rd row in maybe, or 4th row in. Not 100% sure. So maybe this row? Yep, I'd say it's this row. We'll just let the GPS follow it when we get close to the end. Roundabout. Now we'll throw our sprayers on and double check. Yep, we're in the right spot. Beautiful. So we're going to go back and get our other fields sprayed. We're going to have to check on our greenhouses. Hopefully they're not far away from producing something. It all takes time. At this point in time, we don't have the best machinery around to be able to do a lot of different contracts and that sort of thing, but pardon me, the fertilizing contracts are going to be pretty good for us, pretty lucrative, and I feel that if we can actually upgrade and get a better fertilizer spreader, that's going to help us out quite a bit too. But right, contract done. Let's complete that one. So $6,703. Thank you very much. It's like highway robbery, but they're willing to pay it. I'll take it. 100%, I'll take it. Oh, look at the beautiful coastline. Stunning. Sun shining. 3:45 in the afternoon. The little road down there which heads down along the waterfront. We're not going to go down through there. Plenty of forest up there as well. I know we can actually buy the sawmill and cut down some trees and feed some trees into that thing and make some planks and beams and that sort of stuff, but we just don't have the money for the sawmill. The sawmill's like $36,000 just to get a little sawmill built back on the farm, so I don't know how we're going to go about getting that anytime soon. Plus we're going to either have to plant trees or find trees to cut down on our property. Then if we can't, we're going to have to purchase land somewhere which has trees on it to be able to cut them down. It's all just, Jesus mate, it's all just coming down to money now. Like, it's going to be a very, very slow grind from the start of the series. Getting further through, but episode 1 is now out. You guys have all seen that. The majority of you guys have said you want to see everything that I do, but you would like to see it in time-lapse version, which is definitely something that we can do. So I think from next episode moving forward, I'm going to try and do a lot more time-lapse stuff for you guys, and not do as many cuts. Some people love the cuts, some people don't. Some people love time lapses, some people don't. I'm not going to be able to please everybody, but the majority of people at this point in time have said 100% time lapse. So we'll see how we go. Now, rice there as well. We could always try and do long grain rice. I'm pretty sure we still need to flood the field for the long grain rice. Not 100% sure. Oh, got 2 saplings going. Beautiful. Got anything from either of these yet? No, not yet. Okay. Gonna take a little bit of time, but we will get there. I need to dump this guy down. Right, back out of there without causing too much of an issue. Right, definitely gonna need some more space on the farm too. Gonna run out pretty quick. Alright, might as well try and turn around here. It's a bit of a tight fit. First back, get that filled up. Looks like it's still empty though. It's not filling like it should be. Visually, there seems to be a bit of an issue. Actually, we need to. Needs rolling. Needs lime. Still needs fertilization. Let's quickly fertilize these fields, and then we'll call it quits. I might just do this myself without actually worrying about using GPS. Alright, we can still follow the line, but we'll just do it ourselves. I just want to check and make sure, yep, there we go. It's definitely gonna get us that next stage. So once we subsoil or cultivate, we can come through and spray or spread fertilizer, and then we can come back through again, and as soon as we've seeded, we can come back through and fertilize again. Running over our neighbour's field, but there's literally nothing in it. It's all just dead and it's full of weeds. Yeah, we definitely want to fertilise after cultivating or subsoiling, ploughing, etc. And then once we seed, we want to fertilise again to try and give us that best chance of getting a really good high yield crop. Now, as I said, I think I want to look at long grain rice. I'm not sure if our harvester can even harvest long grain rice. I believe that's completely different to the normal rice, which we've actually harvested before in our first episode, so I'll need to investigate that off camera a little bit more and work out if we're going to go long grain or normal rice, potentially turn those fields back in just to normal fields. But considering where we are and the reason why we came here was not purely for the rice, but to have a different sort of map than what I usually play on. I'm usually always playing the American maps all the time, so to bring out an East Asian map with rice, I thought we'd have to definitely come and check this out and try and do a full proper series on it. Our beehives are still there. I don't know if they're even doing anything. We don't have a space for the beehives to actually like a space for the pallets to do their thing. So the bees will produce honey and then it gets dropped in like a little pallet spot, so I might have to look at that as well. See if that's a thing. If not, we can always remove the beehive. I said it's not really doing anything for us at this point in time, so not really much point in having it. It's not working for us. Missed a few spots there, but not too many. I'll swing back around and let's get that little bit. There should be a little bit over here. Beautiful. And we've got a little bit up here as well. Beautiful. Right, that's it. We're done. Let's quickly check. So if we go into our production menu, There's nothing in there for our bees. So now if we go into our build construction, no, it's animals, I think. Chickens, bees. We place centralize. Place beehives near fields. Certain crops will also have a slightly increased yield. So I think we need to place like this down somewhere. Not really sure where to place it, to be honest. But will it still work alongside this, or do we need to place it close by? I mean, it's only $200, but good if we could place it like up here somewhere. Right there, boom. Alright, beautiful. Let's look at raise lower level. Let's soften that a little bit because that was a bit rough. You can see it's bloody up in the air. Also need to soften this edge here as well. Obviously not completely flat, but right, so I wonder if the bees now, will they start producing? I don't know if it's even classed as a production chain or if it just produces randomly by itself, because there's nothing. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear the bees and see the bees, but we can't even look at it, so I'm not 100% sure if it's going to produce anything. We'll just let it go for a couple of days and see if something starts to pop up there. Be interesting to find out. So, righto guys, we'll end this episode here. As I said, what I'll do is I'll go down and I'll grab some more water and bring it back. Probably do a couple of trips. Try and find somewhere probably a bit safer to get water from. Obviously, the spot that we chose before was probably a little bit dangerous for us. So, I feel like we need to find somewhere a little bit safer, a little bit better than what we actually had. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button. Any ideas, suggestions, leave it down in the comments section below. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. Been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.